Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasngi pet but subscribe ya u anto ro kini kilong ki khubor bam ta kasngi U Bah Ardent mela basayaw mod MLA Nongkrem constituency kasngi bakhandai jang kamang tingka ula wanra eka court motion banyatai hapo ka grand number for major head 2014 administration of justice jang kamang tingka kabaduna iwe point not na kador jingken iwe nyo line not a line not kate kamat yatai kamang tingka jung katnat kam an ka jilla bala mat phang da ka menteri katnat ka Dr. Emprin Emlingdo na kaliang U Bah Ardent mela basayo mod habapan pawi ka jing mang tingka jung ka sarkar ye kitnat sarkar karkum ka jing pelut ba ka jing don kam jung ka bar kumnu katnat ka ban pentulun U Bah Ardent uban katnat kam day ban ai jing mentoi ki pat ba habaya kendu ha ki jing baka kam an Shushu uyathu katnat ne ka sarkar ka bandon ki muktiar ki betbet banyasat ki yung bishar haba yekendu mausiang ban kren bun ki mukot duma ki bapoi haying bishar ka sarkar ka juran hapdeng jungka kenta court motion kat ba U Bah Ardent mela basayaw mon udan kren yang kynsan U Bah Prestone tensong ban benrap kini iktin na U Bah Ardent na marba kento ya ka jung kren mang tingka jung umuntu rangba ka jilla u konrad kesangma
Speech strictly only on the subject matter relating to the department and not to touch on any subject relating to the High Court, judges and the administration of justice. You may now move.
Sir, I beg to move that the total provision of rupees 177 crore 20 lakhs 23,000 under grant number 4 major heads 2014 administration of justice at page 2742 of budget be reduced to rupees 1. That is the amount of the whole grant of rupees 177 crore 30 lakhs 23,000 do stand reduced to rupees 1 to discuss the style and functioning of the law department.
Now you may initiate your discussion.
Sir, at the outset I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. And in fact, I would also like to thank the Chief Minister for his elaborative reply on the budget. So, had we not raised the issue of loans and debts in this August House, I believe that the Chief Minister would not have taken a pain to reply on that day on loans and debts, where maximum of time he spent on that day was on loans on debts. However, sir, I feel that Honorable Chief Minister still missed the opportunity. When we raise a genuine concern, sir, that cannot be termed as a misconception. Sir, it's very unfortunate that when we raise our genuine concern, is being termed as misconception. It is either an ill conception or misconception on our part. So, as members of this House, we are drawn, and our attention has been drawn by the figures that the government has declared officially in the budget document. So when we raise the issue of debts, it is not a misconception, sir. So here, I just want to put the record straight. It is reflected in this budget document, page 12, in this budget at a glance, sir. It indicates about the liabilities of state government as on 31st March 2018 to 31st March 2023. So the increase, and I'm very particular on the day, I choose to speak on the loan from the open market, which has increased up to 127% from 2018-2019 to 2024-2025. And in page 37, it has indicated the trend where the government is repaying these loans. So in column 2 on this page, sir, as I have expressed on that day, sir, this is just to put the record straight.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yeah.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker, sir. As Rule 300. Sir, I don't know the honourable mover. When he moved the court motion, he referred to the budget speech. I think, as you rightly mentioned about the subject, where you said dwell upon this court motion itself, and that is the style and functioning of law department. I fail to understand, sir, why should the honourable member will take this subject outside this original court motion where he himself moved.
Sir,
Yes,
since we are
yes,
discussing
you may-
about
you
the
may
budget,
confine to
sir,
the
I just
court
feel
motion
that
of
we
the
need
law
to put the
department.
record straight. As members,
Yes,
as
we are
responsible members of
discussing
this
only
August
grant
House,
number 4.
we are not having any misconception. Our serious concern, genuine concern, cannot be treated as misconception, sir. That is a very wrong message. So I just want to put the record straight, sir. So I request all the honorable members belonging to the Treasury to read this budget document. So coming to my cut motion. So when we talk about the word law, we understand that it means rules and regulations that govern the state and its people. So in order to ensure that the state or the country, for that matter, is free from any chaotic situation, laws are required to be made through a process of legislation. So law is a system or a method that disciplined and tamed human behaviors and actions. Therefore, laws are made to be respected and followed strictly so by all concerned. Hence, the law department, so I strongly feel, is a very important department in the government, as it provides legal advices on legal matters to the government. Therefore, I feel that law department needs to be equipped with expert on legal matters, as it shall help the government to take right decisions. So as of now, I don't know how many cases that the government have won so far. History has revealed that the state government is very poor in dealing with cases. So, sir, I strongly feel that the selection of the Advocate General, whose role is very crucial, so should be done based on merits and expertise, not on connections or relations, sir. So it would be advisable for the state government to engage the best of legal experts in the departments to ensure that it escapes from judicial scrutiny on any important decisions or legislations relating to constitutional interpretation. So, another concern that I would like to raise in this House is regarding the kind of assistance that the government needs to provide for common citizens in the state who have to fight for justice in the judiciary. So we know that the majority of people are ignorant about the law. Therefore, it would be prudent on the part of the government to engage lawyers so that the government can extend assistance to the common man. So because we know that the common people cannot afford to hire a professional lawyer to defend their cases. Therefore, sir, I feel that the government should increase the number of government empaneled lawyers to assist such cases. Since the fees charged by the lawyers in these days are too expensive, sir, this will also protect the common citizens from being exploited. So, another point that I would like to raise in this court motion is the intention of the government to remove Justice Katikei. So according to media reports, the state government has deliberated on the idea of terminating the services of Justice retired BP Katikei, who is heading the one-man committee appointed by the High Court of Meghalaya relating to illegal mining of coal in the state. As per report, the government is now seeking legal opinion before filing a petition in the High Court seeking termination of his services. So it seems that the unwavering determination of the judge to expose unauthorized coal mining was the main cause that the people in power and the coal mafias in the state are too uncomfortable. So it was also reported that ever since he was appointed in April 2022, Justice Katike has submitted over 24 interim reports which confirms that illegal coal mining and transportation have been going on in various parts of the state. So this is not the first time that this kind of interference is taking place in the state of Meghalaya. It has happened before. Lokayukta officers were dismissed on flimsy grounds only for performing their duties, sir. We are made to believe that the findings of Justice Katike may expose the entire connivance between men in power and the coal mafia on the state, sir. So the best thing is to remove this Justice retired Katike. So we would like to express in this August House, sir, that as a party, we will oppose this move, this intention of the government. And we would strongly urge the government to not interfere with his performance and perhaps allow him to carry out his duties and responsibilities mandated to him according to this committee appointed by the High Court. So, sir, these are the few concerns only that I would like to raise as far as the Law Department is concerned. So with these few words, sir, I resume my seat.
Any member who wish to participate? I will now call the Minister in charge to reply, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I thank the Honorable Member from Nongkrem who has raised this cut motion, giving me an opportunity, sir, to discuss the style and functioning of the Law Department. Sir, having raised this cut motion and having raised one or two very important concerns of the Honorable Member, I would like now, sir, to explain what are the functions, what is it that we do in the Law Department. And at the end of this debate, sir, I hope that I shall be able to have done justice to the concerns raised by the Honorable Member. Sir, the Department of Law is an important segment of the government of Meghalaya. Sir, the department is also vested with the responsibility of preparation of panels of advocates in respect of the High Court of Meghalaya, the district courts, the appointment of advocates of panel to defend the interest of the departments of the government of Meghalaya. So the department, in the capacity of administrative department of the district courts, is also engaged in the supervision and monitoring of execution of the CSS projects in respect of district courts, which includes the construction of the district courts, the subdivisional court buildings at different places, as well as the scheme for getting the establishment of special courts. So the department is also entrusted with the administration of public prosecutors, including additional public prosecutors, assistant public prosecutors, in the matter of grant of retainer, feeship, to standing counsels, both in the civil and the criminal, as well as paying remuneration to the additional PPs and reviewing their fee structure from time to time. The amicus curiae appointed by the various courts are also entitled to receive payments as per rules from the department. So the business under the law department include administration of justice, appeals against acquittals, law reforms, advice on legal matter, appointment of judicial officers, criminal and civil laws and its procedure, law officers, supervision of government litigation, drafting of bills and statutory rules and orders, appointment of all of these public prosecutors, additional prosecutors, government pleaders, assistant government pleaders, and the engagement of government counsels in the Supreme Court and the High Court. We have two wings of the law department, sir. We have Law B department. This wing of the department is primarily responsible for rendering legal aid services in respect to various matters of law referred to by various departments of government of Meghalaya. It also undertakes various other functions having legal bearing, such as vetting of various statutes, rules, regulations, bylaws, notification under various statutes as referred to by the various departments of government of Meghalaya. It also examines cases with regard to desirability of filing appeals, revisions in higher judicial forums, besides appealing against acquittals as referred to by the departments of the government. This wing also deals with the drafting, the vetting of legislative proposals, bills, and also tenders advice on legislative business. It also takes stock of all kinds of acts in the original being implemented by various departments of the state. So, Law A department deals with the administration of justice pertaining to the subordinate courts, which includes grants of administrative approval, expenditure sanction to CSS projects, and other schemes. So, under the CSS, the major project at present being executed is construction of district courts and subdivisional courts along with residential quarters. Till date, sir, 120 CSS projects are being implemented for the infrastructure development of judiciary at the total cost of 480.41 crores, out of which CSS released amounts to rupees 177.86 crores and 10% state share being 19.76, which has been utilized. An additional amount of 105.94 CSS and 11.77 crores is required for executing all the aforesaid infrastructural projects of the judiciary. In the current year, sir, the state government has been able to utilize 37 crores 76 lakh 66,665 inclusive of the 90% centrally sponsored schemes out of a mandatory 16 crores earmarked for release for the state, indicating the state's prioritizing the development of judicial infrastructure. So we agree in total with the honorable member that we need to ensure that the administration of justice occurs. And hence, we have special courts. One of such special courts is what we call the fast track courts. And this special court of the fast track court has been mandated by the POCSO Act with CSS funding. 5 POCSO special courts have been established in Shillong and 1 each in Nongpoh, Jowai, Nongstoin. Under centrally sponsored scheme for the fast track courts, the state has sanctioned a total of 6 crores 11 lakhs 55,223 from 2020-2024, being 5 crores 47 lakhs 89,750 under the central share and rupees 68 lakhs 65,473 under the state share. Other major projects under the state scheme undertaken was the construction of the High Court of Meghalaya and the ADR and mediation centers at Shillong and Tura. New projects are being undertaken under the state stream, which includes construction of the permanent campus of the NLU, the MEG and ADR and mediation center in remaining districts. For effectively defending the interest of the government, the department undertakes an exercise periodically to prepare panel of advocates in respect of High Court and district courts. Those applicants who fulfill the requirements as laid down under CRPC and BNASS are considered for empanelment. Sir, the selection of the AG of the state is not on whimsical grounds. There are procedures indicated, there are qualifications indicated, and it would be a distraction to state that other parameters of judgment have influenced the government